talk about how to shop online. Now, these hacks will save you time and energy, and they will keep you focusing on the purpose so you know why you're actually shopping online. So what I want to do is I'm going to share my screen that's down here in the window over here, and let me just do a little, okay. Let's see here. Okay. All right. So I'm going to not be able to see you for a minute, but I'll be back. Okay. Awesome. So when we shop online, there's some things that we're really doing we're either satisfying, there are three things we're doing. We're either satisfying a need that we actually need something, or, oh, you know what I forgot to do? Hold on. I'm going to switch this out so you can actually see my screen better. Okay, cool. There we go. So we're actually satisfying a need, like you actually need something. So you want to get specific with what you're looking for. And you actually want to have a short list of things in your closet that you actually need. And that really helps you narrow down and sift through like, oh, like I'm not just going to buy some random floral shirt, because floral shirts are like a singular statement shirt that happens for me every once in a while. But I'm going to know that like, oh, I've been looking for a black sweater. Now I looked for a black sweater for 2 years, a black cashmere sweater. And I wanted to have the right cut, fit, and feel. And it took me 2 years to find it at the right price. And so that's like really important. I knew that I was always kind of sifting through to see what was going on in the marketplace so I could find the right sweater. Now, the other thing is you are either browsing. So you're just looking to see really wide parameters, and you maybe go to a department store sometimes to browse and look around and see what's there, but you don't actually feel like buying. You just kind of want to see. Or you're actually filling a void. And now this is really interesting because sometimes we go into overwhelm and someone's actually looking for like that little high they get from the transaction or the feel-good moment. I got something new. I feel good. And then sometimes you have buyer's remorse after you do that. So this is actually when you should shop online and abandon your cart. So it actually is really, really, really awesome because you can say like, oh, I'm going to have the buying experience, but then all of a sudden you become conscious of like, oh, I'm feeling a void, so I'm just going to start browsing. But you can still fill the cart and abandon it. And that makes it really, really, really easy to not overspend and buy frivolous things that are not in the right cut, that are not the right fabric for you, that don't fit well, or in the wrong price range. Now, when you're shopping online for something that you need, the best way to shop, and I'll show you this right now, is to really narrow down your parameters. Okay, so whoopsie, I do have stuff in my bag. Oh, I think I lost them. Okay, so I'm going to show you, let's say Christmas party coming up. You need a sweater for the Christmas party. So this is, I need something specific. So I'm going to look at the type. So meaning a sweater, a shirt, a skirt, pants. There's only so many articles of clothing. So it's not that complicated. It's just about finding the right thing for you. And so you want to find the type, the size, the color, and the style. Now, let's just go to, we are already here in women's, oh, this was a preloaded link, I forgot. So I'm going to clear this all out so I can show you exactly what I did here. Okay, so we're going into women's clothing. So this would be the selection. And then I went into sweaters. Okay, so I'm going to look for a Christmas sweater for the coming holidays. Now you could do, I'm going to leave the cut of the sweater open. So it could be a turtleneck, a V-neck, a cardigan, a crew neck. I'm going to be totally open to that. I'm going to close this out and I'm going to do the sweater style. So I already said I'm going to leave that out because I want to see what's up there. I'm going to skip designers because I want to be open to all designers. But if I'm really specifically looking for something, I will get down into designers. Fabric, I'm pretty much a cashmere person. I don't do many, and I could do a silk blend possibly. So do that, and then I'm going to choose my size only. Okay, so this is actually a really great way to build a shopping list, like an idea board for the holidays for yourself or for friends. I'm going to choose, I want to do a green and a red for the holidays, and we'll see what comes up there. And then I'm going to stick within a budget. So I'm going to select my price point, and I'm going to say I want to stay between 100 and 250. Okay, cashmere is a little more expensive, so you can spend a lot on it. Now, this narrows down my options. What I'm going to do is I'm going to filter it by, see how it says our top picks? I'm going to get that down to price low to high. I want to see the best value, the best option there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to scroll through this and say, okay, this is very me. It's very casual and relaxed. I could wear that with a cool pair of, like, I have great navy blue tuxedo style pants, so that could really mix well. So I think this is fun, though. I love the bell sleeve. I actually haven't adopted this style, so I'm going to click through 2 options that you can do. Okay, as we let it load, the fabulous world of internet. I'm going to choose cranberry. It is on sale, which is super fun. And I see it, look at it closer. I don't love the fabric here. It's a little ribbed, but I'm still going to test it because it may wear differently on me. Sometimes ribbed makes me look more my larger bust. So I'm going to do Xmas because I had, oh no, I didn't, Christmas shopping. So I created a Pinterest board already. You can create pins and then create your own Pinterest board here. Okay, so now I'm also going to add it in my size. We'll do medium to my brown bag so I can save it for later. Okay, and then I'll go back and it gives me some other options. And I'm going to see if there's anything else that this is too bright of a red for me. I don't like the cut of this sweater, and that's kind of cute, but it doesn't quite. No thanks. So this would be actually a little bit more me. It doesn't feel super Christmassy, so I'm gonna, I like this sweater over this one. You see the difference in the cut? So this is like a little more form-fitting. This is a little more relaxed. I feel more comfortable in this. It just is, that's my style. So now I'm in Maine for Christmas, so it's more of a relaxed place. I could dress this up with like a nice silk shirt underneath. So I'm going to add this to my Christmas board because I always like to save 2 places because sometimes my brown bag doesn't save it. So then we'll add it also, but we'll skip that step. But I'm going to keep looking at things on my Pinterest board until I decide on what I want. Okay, so it's too long, not into this shoulder thing, not into this like torn thing, not into that. Nope. Okay, so there we go. That's almost, this could be kind of interesting for the holidays, but I'm not super into the embellishments. This would be kind of cute, but I'm not really seeing anything that I love. So what I'll do is I'll skip to another site so you can see the difference in how you would do these selections here. So again, we're getting specific on something you want. So I'm going to go to women's. I'm going to sweaters. And we're going to go to, now each site is different on how you select. So I'm going to go to color. And I'm going to just stick with red right now. I'm going to go to, red. Okay. It looks like it's actually, nope. I think, oh no. Okay. There we go. Okay, so price point, I'm going to go into, let's say the 100 to 200. I cannot select, actually, let's unselect that for a second because I lost some things that looked interesting to me. Okay, so I cannot select the kind of fabric. Oh, actually, I can over here, cashmere. So I'll lose my parameters here. So I'm going to go back to cashmere, and then we're going to go back to color. Oh, see, look how, oh, there we go. Color, red, And I'm going to skip the price point parameters. So this is a great sweater. It's closer to that other sweater, but I just like the fit of it. Philosophy is a company that I used to buy a lot, like 15 years ago. But this is a great sweater. It's a little short, but we'll see how it goes. So I'm going to pin that. Now I want to pin it. I don't want to go directly in, and I'll pin it to my shopping board. And I'm just going to keep going and skip the shopping cart. Okay. I'm going to skip the turtleneck sweaters because I just don't wear them often. This would be a great layering sweater. Let's see. This could be an interesting sweater, but I'm not loving it. Okay. So, this would be a really fun. So this is a all-in-one sweater. So that the tie comes with it. So this is actually an interesting holiday sweater that I actually might purchase, and I'll add that to my shopping board there. Okay. So this is the discounted price. So it was almost $500 and it's down to $149. You can really find great deals when you know what you're looking for. Now, there are so many different ways to shop online when you go to different stores. So when you are getting specific, it really, really helps. Now, let's say you are buying gifts, okay? And we're going for the holiday gift thing. And you needed to do something for your mother-in-law, okay? So you want to set your price point, gifts under 25, let's say. I don't know about that, but and you can start to say like, oh, I love this. This is a great throw. Like, that's really fun and really beautiful. Or you can say, oh, you know what? This doesn't look like the right price point. This doesn't look right for me. So then you would actually go back up and you could look at like clothing, coats, jackets, pants, accessories, bags. Let's see. I feel like slippers are always a great gift. So let's look at slippers. Obviously, if you know the size, and since we live in Maine, these are not my favorite. So these look a little too masculine. So let's go back to, let me go back one. Oh, that's why we're under men's. That's why they looked too masculine. Little details. So for some reason in the gifts arena, I slipped into the men's section. So let me go back to the women's sections. And let's say hats, gloves, and scarves. That's always a good gift in the wintertime. So we're going to go into here and say, you know what? That doesn't look like my mother-in-law, but I don't have a mother-in-law, but that's okay. So this looks fabulous. Checkered chevron print infinity scarf. So what you're going to do for here, if you're just collecting ideas, create a Pinterest board. So gifts. I already created it. So I'm going to save this gift. Now, you can go to this, so I want to see it now. I'm going to go to the Pinterest board and actually take a look at it on the board. So you can see multiple items. It's going to take a minute to load, so you can take a look at it here, okay? And you can also go back to that link and purchase that link. So it makes it really easy. I'm going to come back to you and switch out the screens here. Okay. All right, so that was a little bit of the details on how to navigate online shopping so you don't get into overwhelm. You can save some time. Making lists is like one of the #1 ways to cut corners and being productive on and efficient on your shopping experience. Now, if you think of like who you're shopping for yourself or for someone else, for yourself, I would actually in your notes section of your phone or your computer have a running list of ideas of things that you want and also all of your sizes so that you can remember that. And then you can also use Pinterest to save your ideas, which is really fun because you can have that board and look at things and just keep going over and over and over again. So this was just a fun little tip. I hope you enjoy it. Have an awesome day. Talk to you soon.